Hi, welcome to the video. This is Mike Falco's Flips. You may have noticed, if you're a regular watcher, that I've not done a video in a few weeks, and there's a good reason for that. I'm going to very briefly kind of touch on this. The whole video is not going to be about this. We've got the usual kind of content in just a moment, but it'd be wrong for me to do this and not mention something, so here goes. Basically, just over a week ago, I lost my dad. He's been ill for a while. Well, since like the middle of last year, he's not been well. And it's been very up and down. I did briefly mention something about somebody in the family not being well in a previous video, but I never went into like details. And yeah, basically, that's what's happened. You know, he passed away. We were all there, me, my sister and my brother. And yeah, at times it seemed like he was getting better. There were times where, you know, he was coming out of hospital and things were good. And then there were times where things got really bad. And that's it. That's all. I don't really know what else to say about it. I just thought to not say something would be wrong. It just feels, it felt wrong. This is an older video from like 2 or 3 weeks ago, kind of before things got like really crazy. But to like just put this out without saying anything to anyone, it just, it's not right. It wouldn't have been right. So there you go. Things are bad for a lot of people right now. I know, Ukraine, everything that's going on over there and other parts of the world as well. It's a bleak time. It is for a lot of people. And I hope this video you enjoy. Making these videos, especially over the last like 9 months, it's really helped, how do I say, it's helped me get through some tough times. Being able to just kind of switch off for a little bit and make a video, it really has helped more than I think I knew. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy it. Videos will continue as usual. They'll probably be a little bit all over the place for a while. I've not actually like spoken to the camera like this, spoken to you guys like for what seems like ages. I mean, it has been a good few weeks. So in this video, we went to Blackpool town centre, me and my son, a few weeks ago. Watch along and see what we found to resell for a profit on eBay. So just arrived in Blackpool town centre. Let's go and find some stuff to resell for a profit on eBay. Let's go. Is it again?
Should we go 0?
0. Yeah, not the best day today, absolutely pouring it down. Anyway, first shop, right here, let's go. Mm. Yeah, just a couple of doors down is a furniture shop as well. Look at them. I quite like these. It's like an old TV, man. Kind of cool. And these one. See, that's not bad for a fiver, is it? But, more there. Biff, chip and kipper. Yeah, next one is just here. They are open. Let's go. Morning.
Good morning. Hello, darling. That's lovely. That's very smart. That dress. Sorry. Very smart. That dress. Yeah. Very. Well, that gorgeous. It's £6. £6, and it's a size 12. Good. In case anybody asks.
Some books here for 10p. That one's got space. That was interesting, didn't it? Halibut Jackson. What do you think?
Are you alright, my lovely? Looking for anything particular?
Nothing in particular.
Right.
Just looking.
You're alright. You enjoy yourself. Keep out the weather.
Oh no, it's horrible out there. At least it's not windy though. It's just wet. Look at that one. That's quite good. It's one of the like finding books. So you have to find things. Should we get that one?
Do you like reading?
It's like Dance on Broadway. I've never heard of that. The Dog Island. I've never heard of that. And the blue one, and also this one here, the orange.
Yeah.
How much are your tapes? Like the VCR, VHS tapes? It's like like one of the old ones.
Yeah, 20.
20p? Yeah. Thank you. Let's have a look.
20,
Beetlejuice. It's like carry on. Jurassic Park.
Daddy, look. Surprise baby. Baby.
Robocop 3. That's a good one. Boy. Oh, that tape looks a bit. I've left it just around there. It's alright. Check that it's still there for me.
This is the change anyway.
Thank you.
From that, so that was good.
Might be something good in the window, you never know. Yeah. Let's have a look. What have we got? I don't think there's much for us. Hang on, what's that one? Never heard of that one. Greece.
So what's Park South?
South Park. Look. It's too old for you. You need to be older. So these are no good usually, but there's 3 here, and I've got 1 at home. Set of 4, probably still not worth it. I think it's snowing. That's snow. It's snow. Well, sleet. Look, Milo. This is a jigsaw of a sticky toffee pudding. So I have to buy it. What's that? Check it out. So we've just come out and it is snowing, and look at the size, just look at the size of these snowflakes. Look at that. Madness. Look how big they are. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I saw a snowflake this big. It's like huge. Biggest snowflakes ever. They're absolutely massive. Right. Good. Oh, what is it? I just think the general just bags of gift wrap. Not sure. Let's have a look. So. Ooh, that's a nice mirror. It's like ours, but green. Any games at all?
Whoa!
Yeah, Mummy told me. I was like, oh, I love that film. What's that? What's the really funny thing that happens in it? Oh, it's like
Furby.
it's like
The giant
dog,
Furby.
pig, loaf of bread, isn't it?
The giant Furby.
Right, come on.
Like, it's really wet.
Yeah.
Like, it's turned into a flood.
Well, I hope it doesn't. Let's have a look in here. After you. Hello. If you want that. It's Mega Blocks, not Lego, but it'll still work. Do you want
Yeah.
that? Right, take it then.
It's the crab.
Check this out. Indiana
Mr.
Jones
Krabs.
trilogy.
Hiya! Hiya! Hiya!
How much would that be?
99p.
99p. I'll take that, please. Keep looking. Who's that, Milo? Chewbacca from Star Wars. Nintendogs. I've never seen that before. Everywhere I go, I see these walkers, but
I bet Mum and Sister are like, how did all the clothes get here?
yeah.
I bet they're building look at me.
Oh no. Catch.
Yeah. Goldie.
What? Oh no. Yeah, so we just got in out of the snow. God, never seen it so heavy before. We were going to go to a few more, but I think we're going to leave it there for today. At least for now. We might hit a few later on. But for now, that is it. Let's have a look at what we picked up today back at home.
Horrifying. Not even scared of horrifying.
So it's a bit later on now and we're back home again. We left it there. We just did those charity shops in the town centre. We didn't go anywhere afterwards. We were going to. I had a few other places planned, but with the weather being like it was, well, first off, we kind of wanted to get home and play in the garden in the snow, but also the roads were absolutely crazy. Like, they hadn't gritted last night and it was dangerous. Like, the car was all over the place. So this is what we found. Obviously not a huge amount. There's also one item missing, which is like a Tupperware type thing, but my son's playing with that as we speak in the living room. So I'll put on the screen now what that item is and roughly how much it's worth. It's not worth a great deal, but I've bought them and sold them before. I'm fairly happy with what we've got here. I think there was a couple of charity shops there that I think could be really good if you're there at the right place, right time. There were a few kind of hidden gems in a couple of them. So prices were a little bit on the high side, generally speaking, but not as bad as like St Anne's or some of the other charity shops out there. So, you know, cheaper, generally speaking, than I thought they would be. So let's take a look at this stuff. So this, I think my kids are going to keep this, but they don't seem to be too interested. Anyway, I've just had a look into it. This was 99p, and this sells for about 12 to 15 pounds, brand new, which is what it is. It is brand new from SpongeBob SquarePants, Mega Blocks. Here we have a selection of mugs, and these are probably the best items I've picked up today. They were £1 each. The prices vary, but this one is the best. This goes for, quite surprised by this, a few people managing to get about £25 plus postage on this one. And then this one's quite good as well. These are like really good quality from Disneyland Paris. Well, that one and that one, Disneyland Paris. Not sure about the others, but it's just really, like, the quality is definitely a lot better than it is from just the Disney store, I think, anyway. Or maybe it's just that they're a few years old, so maybe they used to be a bit better. But the quality of this one, and this one, it's a lot better than the ones I usually find. And then this one is just a M&M's World, so that one's not worth as much. This one and this one, about 15 plus postage. This one, maybe 10 plus postage. This one, 20 to 25. And then this one, 30, 25 to 30, thereabouts. Really, really good condition, all of these. Really good. So not too bad. £1, £2, £3, £4, £5. and we will make the money back after fees and everything just with this one, the cheapest one. So the rest will be profit. She is from Ice Age. She's the female, like, is it Scrat or Squirrel? And yeah, I've actually found her brand new with the male Squirrel for about 15 quid. So, you know, there's not a lot of money. It was 20p. I just saw it. I thought I'll give that a go. And I'm sure somebody will buy it for a few pounds. We'll make a small profit. Here is some Lego. It's just like a Lego bag. It's like a bag, wrapping paper, gift tags and stickers. And a card as well. I think it might be like a birthday card in there as well. I'm not sure. There's not much money in these. These are £1.49 each. The plan was to keep them, but I looked them up anyway. I thought if they, you know, if they're worth a decent amount, then I will probably sell them. But they're not. They're worth about a £5 each. So there you go. It's good for, you know, for us, because my kids love Lego. I mean, look at that. How cool is that for a bag? Then over here we have some VHS tapes. I don't pick these up very often, only if they're really cheap. And yeah, none of these are particularly special. I've looked them all up. This is for me. But again, I looked it up and I thought, well, if it's worth a lot, I'll probably sell it. But it's not. It's maybe worth a tenner. I paid 99p. And then these were 20p each. And there were loads. I've just picked out like the most well-known ones, and then that one, which is a bit of an odd one, rare, but don't think it's worth much. The best one here is probably one of these RoboCops. I think it was the first one, which was worth about a tenner. And then we've got something here, this one, which is a Cinema Club version of Hellgate, a horror film. Not worth a huge amount, but they're probably the best two, and then the rest are kind of varied. They do tend to sell, but I would probably bundle most of them up and just sell them as like a kind of 80s 90s bundle, something like that. This here is a jar, and it's like a hand thrown, kind of heavy, really heavy. Does anybody remember the one I got from the charity shop just before Christmas, or a few weeks before Christmas? And it was similar to this, but a bit taller. Somebody actually mentioned in the comments to go back and get it, and I did. This is that kind of style, but I can't. There is a bit of a marking underneath, but it's very, very difficult to make out, and I can't tell what it says. So I'm not sure on the brand on this, but I don't think it really matters too much. There's something about this one that's nice, good quality, only £3, perfect condition. So I will probably aim fairly high, maybe 30, try it at 30 plus postage, see what happens. And there in the background we've got an Nintendogs bear. I've never seen these before, so I thought there might have been a little bit of money in them. There's not a lot. But this one seems to be worth a little bit more than some of them. And I should be able to get about £8 to £10 plus postage. I paid 50p for it, so yeah, we'll have that. Not too bad. Kind of cool. It's got like a little Nintendogs thing there, a little thing there. Am I right in thinking that these came with the game in like some kind of special edition pack? Not 100%. Never seen one out in real life before. Next is this. This is very random, I know. Check it out. John Tovey recipe jigsaw. It's a sticky toffee pudding jigsaw. Yes. Have you ever heard of anything like that in your life? I've not. Brand new sealed, vintage. I don't think there's much money in this, but I couldn't not buy it. £1.50 is what it was. I'll just see if there's any date on this. There's not. Made in Belgium. So no, made in Britain even. And my favourite item of today has to be this. I've had one like this before, last year. And it was, I don't know, I can't remember what month it was. It wasn't an April one though. But some of these are worth more than others. This one, I've checked it out, and it's not actually worth all that much. I did pay up a bit as well, £3.99 on this one. But this one, there's only a couple for sale. They do sell as well. Maybe 20 plus postage, I reckon I can get that. Maybe even a little bit more. And very quickly, I'll show you a couple of things that I picked up midweek this week. We've got a couple of video games here that were £3 each. These are not too bad. That one's a little bit surprising. That one's worth about 15, so not too bad on that. And here we have some Playmobil. Paid £5 for this. But this Playmobil 123 Safari stuff seems to do quite well. You know, if you can get it cheap enough. I mean, I paid £5 for this, but I still think I knew it was worth it because I've sold it before, and I think this is a complete set, or it's very close to being complete. I need to have a look when I come to list it, but it's pretty good. £5 into 25 quid if it's complete. 25 quid, really good condition. And then this here is Saki set. I recently sold another sake set, or sake, you know, the Japanese drink. Recently sold that, and I got that really cheap as part of like a bundle of other stuff. So when I saw this, I thought, well, I'll give it a go. Is it, you know, was it a fluke that I sold that one so quickly, or are they quite popular right now? I'm not really sure. So I thought I'd pick that up. That was £3. Should get 25, I reckon, thereabouts for that one. This is a Golden Bear Sir Topham hat, or the Fat Controller. Not worth a lot, this at all. It was only 50p, I think. Maybe worth about 6 or 7 quid. Not a lot, but some of the Golden Bear stuff is worth some decent money. I've never seen this one before, so I thought I'd give it a go. Here we have a lava glaze plant pot. Not the best one in the world. It's not like made in Germany or anything. It's a cheaper version of, you know, the classic ones, but it was only 50p, I think. Was it 50p or £1 from the tip shop? So I thought I'd give it a go. And also this, I got this for £1 from the charity shop the other day. This one particular charity shop is selling all their kind of board games and such like for £1. This was amongst it all. I've picked up very similar things to this before and sold them for fairly good money. So this one actually looks like it's a bit more going on in this one than some of the ones I picked up before. This particular brand seemed to be fairly good. Don't know if it's like the best one or not, but yeah, I'll put on the screen now how much these go for. I've not checked that it's all there yet, but if it's not, I can probably just sell the bits off or keep it. I'm sure my kids would enjoy this. So that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. The next video will be coming quite soon. It's kind of half edited. It was half edited a few weeks ago. It's still there, half edited. It's something a little bit different. It's not a car boot sale. I'm not got back to the car boot sales yet, even though my local one has had its first couple. I'm not doing any for at least a couple of weeks, I don't think. We will see on that. But this one is something else, kind of interesting. I won't say more than that. You'll have to tune in to the next video to see it. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Down a snowy hill.